Chyše Castle, also known as Chateau Chyše, is located approximately 35 kilometers east of the famous Czech spa town Karlovy Vary. First mentioned in 1169, the castle went through many changes throughout its history, evolving from a fortified settlement to a Gothic castle, a Renaissance chateau, and finally a Baroque-style chateau in 1708. Guided by the estate's current owner, Count Vladimir Lažanský, this private tour provided an exclusive glimpse into the chateau's rich history. Let's enjoy the unique family atmosphere of the old estate. The acquisition of the castle by Count Prokop Lažanský in 1766 marked a significant turning point in its history. The Lažanský family was historically associated with Chyše, and the chateau remained under their ownership until the series of post-war laws that significantly targeted individuals of German and Hungarian nationality, stripping them of their property and citizenship. Just to note that from 1937 to 1945, Bohemia was occupied by Nazi Germany, and as the Lažanský family was Bohemian landowners, they accepted German citizenship. From 1946 to 1976, the chateau served as several types of schools, but in 1976 it was closed and became decrepit and dilapidated. Castle was put up for sale in 1993, and during the 1996 it was saved thanks to efforts of Vladimir Lažanský, who bought it for 10 million crowns. The chateau was opened to the public in 1999. It seemed a miracle that it had been transformed into such a magical beauty during 3 years. We have seen the most artistically and architecturally valuable rooms, predominantly furnished in the Baroque style. We were amazed by the work of the legendary Czech Baroque painter Peter Brandl, who executed the biblical ceiling fresco titled "The Head of Son Saul is Brought to King David." This fresco was completed under the supervision of Count Prokop Lažanský. There is also the space for concerts and weddings with white Baroque stucco. The Venetian porcelain in the following room was one of the most fascinating works we have ever seen. Even in close examination, the decoration looked like lace, but it was really painted onto the cups. The Czech porcelain from the early part of the 19th century and pots we saw in the small space near the kitchen. Hunting trophies displayed as decorative elements on castle walls. Then we went upstairs to a small library that holds approximately 30,000 volumes. The apartment of Prokop Lažanský, who owned the chateau and played a key role in its development during the late 18th century, is notable for its historical significance and artistic value. In 1917, world-famous Czech writer Karl Čapek spent 5 months at Chyše Chateau. He had taken the job as home tutor to the often misbehaving 13-year-old Prokop IV Lažanský. When he was 27 years old, a year and a half after finishing his university studies. Next to the chateau is the Chyše Castle brewery, which was restored and opened to the public in 2006. This brewery was constructed around 1841, but was closed down in 1932 due to its inability to keep up with other brands. It was used as a granary and then boiler house. In 1994, the brewery began to deteriorate. During 2003, Count Vladimir Lažanský bought this place and restored to its Renaissance appearance. The brewery opened again in June 2006. The production of high-quality natural unpasteurized beer was resumed. The beer brewed according to ancient Bohemian recipes, and we found it very tasty. We really enjoyed our visit to the castle.